So now you also spent some time in Hong Kong, right? I went to Chinese University in Hong Kong with an
Really?
executive program one time, and
Wow.
it was before the changeover and before what's happening recently. But what'd
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do?
that's
What'd you do
crazy.
there?
Well, Hong Kong changed my life for the better. So, I mean, at that point of time, I was still somewhat seeing my old friends, which always had obviously an influence over bad behaviors, like who can drink the most. And yeah, like I was studying in business. I got defeated, my probably second or third life defeat, which was being refused in a law program that I studied extensively for it. And
Right.
then that I got good grades and everything and did the sacrifice. I was so disappointed when I received the letter telling me no by two universities with a grade average of like 85%, like what the hell do you want me to do? So I
Right.
applied for business, they accepted me. And then I was like, okay, yeah, there's not much to learn in this business program, but let's travel. That will change my life. And at that point, I already was a somewhat successful entrepreneur, and I had started a couple of ventures. So they sent me to Hong Kong. Um, and lo and behold, that totally changed my life because it was the first time that I was alone for like 4 months. I was hustling on my business, working like probably 16 17 hours a day. I ended up meeting a bunch of cool people there. I registered a business, met a future COO that would work for me, Sam. Still a friend up to this day. And basically, yeah, I was just hustling 16 hours a day, going to the gym there, going to the swimming pool, running in the mountains, meditating in Tibetan temples. So it was like not the typical parkour, if you want, of an exchange student, which was, hey, make friends, go party, go get drunk. No, I just hustled in my little room that was 2 meters by 4 meters. I don't know how you would have fit in there, by the way, Tom.
I know I couldn't fit in
But
there.
you know what? My roommate, he was like 6'8", Marcel, and he like fit in there. So imagine that,
You had a
like being two.
roommate in a two
Yeah,
by four.
yeah, 6'8" German dude, like, and I don't know, man. It was weird sometimes. My first roommate was so weird that I got him out. He was a little Chinese guys. Anyway, like I won't get into that one, but basically I hustled my way through, started a bunch of startups there, and came back a changed man. I could work from a distance. I could make money on a totally different time zones. I met a bunch of friends, business connections, and from there I never looked back.
Maybe that's where you started your breath work, is because you had to hold it so long by being in the same room with that big guy.
Exactly. Oh man, he stank. But yeah, no hate from Marcel. He might be listening to that. So much love to that guy. He asked me for some business advice, and I gave it to him. So hope that he's doing well. But yeah, he was humongous.
so so now you moved to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
No, well, wait a
That
minute.
was a
Wait a minute.
couple
So you
years.
moved from
Yeah.
a fighting place in Quebec to that they drink like crazy to Mexico. Well, they don't drink there, do they?
No, they just get passed out drunk every Saturday on mezcal and tequila. Um, but no, Mexican culture. I mean, I have something special for that culture. I was reflecting on my first full Ironman, which I did in Cozumel. It's funny because I had mystical moments on these bike rides. My first one was me shedding tears of joys from this culture that accepted me with open arms, and changed my life totally. Very nice people. It's not like we see in the news, like the gunshots and the dangerous narcos. No, they're very cool people. I love them. I love Mexico. Basically, the story is that yet and again I came back after Hong Kong and I met with my friends and we ended up doing cocaine and whores night. Just another one after like me being not clean because I was nothing near drug addict or anything like that, but it was definitely not helping the life I wanted to have, being successful, being an entrepreneur and scaling and being the best version of myself. So after that, I said, no more. I'm getting out of this fucking place. I want to be away from that type of culture for a while. So I booked the first nice Airbnb that I saw in Mexico, which was in this place called Oaxaca. I didn't know anything about Oaxaca, and I booked a flight to Oaxaca. It was cheap. It was very cheap. The Airbnb was probably $700, and same thing for the flight. So